is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight.
Hello everyone and welcome to VoxEdit Monday with me, your amazing host, Panda Pops! Woo! Hey, look at that. Crowd cheering and everything. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Here we are to do some fun Vox editing. Yes, I know I'm a little late, okay? I get it. I know I'm a little late to starting the stream today. It is because I had dinner late. I'm not gonna lie, I had to quickly eat dinner before this stream because I don't like eating late o'clock at night and it'll be too late for me to eat. So that is why we started a little bit late. But how's everyone doing? Have we had a good weekend so far? Have we had a good Monday? Hey, J-Dog, how the frig are you? Obviously, over the weekend, well, from Friday to Saturday, we had 2 VoxEdit contests close. Now, it is really, really important for these Sandbox contests that you make sure to read when submission deadlines are, because I know for VoxEdit, almost all of the time, they are 11:59 p.m. UTC, and that doesn't change very often. And for game jams, they're usually like 4 p.m. UTC, and that doesn't always change. Occasionally it will do, but it will always be mentioned, the time in the article that mentions it. And if it doesn't mention a time, then you can either ask what time it closes, in which case maybe the time got missed off, or assume that it's like the usual default. However, people did not realize that the Land Neighborhoods contest closed much, much earlier, okay? And I will say, I didn't close the form straight on deadline. I had left it open, and a few people did submit late. Some of them did reach out to me, and because they did reach out to me and they have never submitted late ever, I did allow them to go in. But from now on, it's like the deadline is the deadline, And unless there's like a huge issue that you're having, like your electricity has gone out and you're trying to submit and you're like, hey, look, I can show you I've tweeted out my submission. I just can't do the submission form. Or you send me like an image of your submission. I'm going to be like, okay, you clearly made it. It's a one-off. But yeah, please do look at those deadlines for submissions. However, hey, Go West, J-Dog, and everyone else here, what I do want to say is well done for everybody for taking part in the Land Neighborhood VoxEdit contest. I know that was super different to a lot of the contests we've done before, so well done. I've looked over some of those entries to start making to start the processing thing, and you guys did a fantastic job, so well done. You should all be very proud of yourselves. And then for the community avatar contest, so many amazing entries, and I'm not going to say this user's name. I don't know if they're here in the stream, but there was one particular user who not only did they upload like their images and stuff, but they also did like a video of their whole process over, I think, over like the course of about a week, and in 2 parts. They drew it, and then they also made a model of it. So hopefully you know who you are. Don't know if you're watching, but I'm just going to say internally, we really, really like that. And I personally just really like that additional effort. So well done to you for like just kind of going above and beyond. But obviously loads of other people, amazing entries. Ardox, how the frig are you doing? Now let's get on in here. So, we last left off making our clock. I promised you that I would do some work on this outside the stream. I did not! I did not mean to lie to you, but also I've been so busy. So let's get working on this bad boy. I've also forgotten what sort of bird we were doing. So let's have a look at some birds. I think it was kind of like a sparrow. I feel like it was a bit of a sparrow we were making. Maybe. We'll go off of it being a sparrow. We're just going to make this little cutie pie. And what I like to do is I like to pop on that mirror tool up here. So whatever I do on this side happens on the other side. And just looks very nice. Okay, so we've got that happening. I'm thinking maybe this is good. I'm not too sure. Maybe a little bit going here. And then let me take a look at this. Yeah, I think it is a sparrow. The difficult thing is that there's like definitely some overlap with areas. Okay, that looks about right. Maybe just this whole no, because it has its own little bit there. Let's take a look. This is where the Z fighting gets real into it. Okay. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe if... Let's just do this bit first. Like, let's just recolor this bit. And then we can start working on where the Z fighting is. Okay, that definitely doesn't... does it go all that way? Maybe. It's definitely like all of this front bit of the chest. For sure. And then it does go underneath. But how's everybody doing? Go West. They're just berries. Why are you calling them... Those are just berries. They're not dingleberries. It was a swallow. I'm looking at a pillar. I'm looking at, oh, not a swallow, sorry, a sparrow. I didn't say a swallow. I said sparrow. I did not say a swallow. I said a sparrow. Hey, happy Monday to you, Renga Apes Club over on YouTube. Appreciate you being over there. And Daddy, I said Daddy far too enthusiastically. Mufasa. Yeah, did I say that right? Daddy Mufasa. I'm here for VoxEdit Learning. Okay, tell me what you want to know. Let me know what you want to know. If at any point you want me to cover something, teach you something, let me know. Because right now, all we're doing is just recoloring this bird. And then we're just going to do some static animations for our clock. Hey, Sergio, how are you doing? I honestly hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys all had a fantastic weekend. And I am flicking back and forth to chat. But I am mostly focused right now on just doing this sparrow's like little underbelly bit. So if I'm not looking at chat, that's not because I don't want to pay attention to you guys. I think you're amazing. I don't think it was a sparrow. I'm looking at these pictures of sparrows and I was like, I don't think it's a sparrow. I'm gonna have a look. Maybe it was a sparrow and I was just using a bad picture. Because most of what I've drawn seems correct. I think it was a sparrow. A nice little house sparrow. We're going with it. We're going with the image that I am using. We're going with this image. It looks right. The fact that it's got like the little black bit around its face. We've just got to sort that bit out. But we'll get it sorted. What alpha can you share on season 6? Are you asking what information I can share on season 6? I can share the information that's already been shared. I can't give you any additional information, unfortunately. We will be having a town hall in our Discord sometime coming up, so keep an eye in our Discord at the events section and in the announcements, because we always announce when we're going to have a town hall. And this might be a good indicator. We usually announce when the town halls are going to be happening, roughly like the Thursday before they happen. So usually we have town halls on Thursdays. We usually announce about a week before a town hall happens. So maybe that's a good indicator when you see that. And also, you know, it will also say a date. What else has been shared? Let me double check. Oh yeah, this tweet was shared. Should we have a little look at the tweet? The little tweety tweet? Oh gosh, volume's on. And not off. So here we go. We've got this lovely little video on our socials and in Discord. So it's showing you all the levels and some of the prizes here. Why does that have to turn up every time? So you'll see that it mentions like alpha pass sections, free sections. You can obviously see that there's IP keys in here again. You know, if you slow down the video, you can see some stuff. It shows sand. It doesn't show how much the sand is. Some cool gear. That mask looks really cool. You know, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. And then right at the end, we see, oh, and there's also Atari. But right at the end here, and as we can see, there's 35 levels on this battle pass. And there's this key here at the end. What do you think the key unlocks? Does it say? It does say. This season introduces the premium sand pool key. Complete the premium pass to earn a share of the 250k sand pool plus other exclusive rewards. So the key at the end. So if you get to the end of the battle pass, and it is a premium item right here. It is, oh no, it's free, sorry. For some reason I thought it was premium. My bad. It's free, so if you get to the end, then you'll be able to unlock the prize pool. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. There you go. And yeah, there's don't forget the VoxEdit community contest. That's already finished. So there you go. More info. I can understand. So I do want to say, as one of your community managers here at the Sandbox, I do want to say, obviously I can 100% understand that with the premium passes going up for sale, without additional information being shared, you might not want to buy the premium pass. Okay, that is absolutely fine. There are going to be more premium passes up for sale, so there's going to be more premium passes. Like I wouldn't worry that they're just going to be gone. We're also giving premium passes out within our Discord. There's going to be chances to get premium passes when we do the town hall. We're going to be giving away premium passes. Now, you do have to attend the town hall and be there when we announce the winners for the town hall. We have already given premium passes away via streams. So last week, we did like a, oh, let's get you geared up premium pass giveaway. We've already done a landowner giveaway exclusive for premium passes as well. So we're going to be doing more premium passes on streams. We're going to be doing more premium passes on socials. You've got a chance to get a premium pass, okay? There's, or you can purchase one. Think of it as like you're pre-ordering. Now, obviously, the team will release more information, more detailed information. I have been working on the Git book to get that out to you guys. But obviously, with any company, they have dates that things get released. Okay, so we work on that schedule. So I can understand that you guys are like, hey, I don't want to buy a premium pass until I have more information. That's absolutely fine. You want more information before you buy that premium pass? That's what you do. If you want to buy that premium pass now, that's what you do. You want to try your luck at winning one in the streams? That's absolutely fine. And for those wondering, if you purchase a premium pass, you are still eligible to win a premium pass in our streams and in our Discord giveaways. So there you go. There you go. Right, what are we missing? Kaiten saying Panda's Weekend ends with a captivating Life is Strange story. Honestly, yeah, I played pretty much all of Life is Strange over the weekend. That was loads of fun. So you guys have got to tell me what your weekend was like, because that was, I think we did about 11 hours of playing that, which was fantastic. Quadrell, some collabs again, you said, question mark, potentially, maybe, who knows? And hello, Anderzolis. I had to look up what you said, and thank you, I think. I think that last word is a compliment, so thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, so we're just coloring in these little bits right here. Now I am thinking I was gonna save some of this until afterwards, but I do just want to try and get as much of this in the right place. And then we can adjust this later. Okay? The bird isn't gonna move on top of the clock, which means I can make adjustments. And that's gonna make me very, very happy. There we go. Anderzolis is winking at me. It's a compliment. Thank you. You are adorable. Thank you very much. Right, let's carry on with our bird. I feel like I'm putting in too much effort for this bird. I feel a little bit bad. Also think that this bit is too big. I'm making it smaller. Oh, I'm just gonna get rid of that whole bit. I think it should be fine. I'm hoping it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Right, and then we go to this bit of the body. And then I'm just trying to look at this image. Okay. Okay. Maybe this will be correct. Yeah, I see that as being part of it, for sure. Okay, if I trim this... Oh yeah, that's in the right place. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried that the box wasn't equal size, but it is. It is very equal size. Okay, this definitely goes higher up. Yeah. Maybe a little bit, if I take this and make it just a little bit darker. Yeah. That's looking good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh no, I closed restream chat. I'm sorry, guys. Anybody who spoke to me on Twitter or YouTube, I don't see your messages. Please reload them all. It did not. If you had asked me a question or said something to me on YouTube or Twitter, sorry, can't see it. A chicken. It's not a chicken. It's a house sparrow. So mean. We're just making the rest of this clock. We gotta get the rest of this clock just done. We got to get this done. Right, let's move restream chat far away from anything else. Hey, Roxy Miguel, how you doing? How the frig are you? Okay, for the wings. Ain't nothing like a chicken wing. Sorry. Okay. Alright. I'm happy. Ish. Adjacent. I'm happy adjacent. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. See how that looks? Don't like it. I think the wing is too big. That's why I don't like it. I feel like the wing is too big for the bird. Like, I'm looking at it and it just feels too large. There's like two sections of it. We got this bit and then we've got the other bit. I feel like the wing is just too big. What happens if I... Ooh, I just deleted the whole thing. Okay. What happens if I just unlink it? Oh no, it's gotta be there. Okay, right. We can sort this. I think for this, we just need to get rid of this bottom section here. Okay. And then just that bit there. And maybe even just make it just a little bit smaller here. Maybe that will look better. Gosh, I've ruined the whole thing. Who'd have thought putting colours on a bird's wing would be the hardest part of what we've been doing here? Right, this is irritating me. What we're going to do is we're going to click this right here. And we're just going to move the head ever so slightly. There we go. Now that's moved it for all animations. And then that way we don't get the Z fighting. So we've moved the head ever so slightly, and now we don't get the Z fighting. Although now this bit just looks out of place, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just make it all one color. I think I'm doing two different birds. If we are creating an asset, let's say a mask, how do we make it to scale to fit the face of a sandbox avatar? Okay, great question. Let's go over that. Let's go over that. So you will, if you want to make literally anything, if you want to make anything that is to be equipped to an avatar. So if you want anything to be classed as an equipable, so in-game, whether it's your own game or you want to make it an NFT, mint it, and then sell it on the marketplace as a mask, you are going to want to use the template, because currently right now, that's the only way you can make something equipable. So you're going to go to templates. And I've got some extra pieces. Ignore my extra pieces. You're going to want to go to headpiece. So I've got some extra things here. That's because I have to do testing on certain things. So you ignore these. You shouldn't have these. You don't have these. But if you want to make a mask, obviously your mask is going to want to be on your face. You're going to want to use the headpiece. Click in it. And it's going to ask you to do a thing. What's today's date? Everyday asset. We still have not been doing an everyday asset. It is the 15th of September, 25. How quickly can I make a mask? Right, so in here, you can see there's a whole bunch that all have like little circle X's. But then we have a section here for the head that we can edit on. So you can add nodes. You can add nodes here. Depends on your skill set. Seems like a challenge. Now the thing is, I don't know, like, I haven't got a mask idea. So let me just have a look at some masks. I mean, we're pretty sure that, you know, let's do a circus mask. Oh gosh, that's great. Okay, that one's nice. Okay, yeah, we'll do something like this. Cool, right. I'm gonna make a mask. And you can copy this if you like. You don't need to. First thing I'm gonna do, new VXM. Mask 1. And then what I'm going to do, off of the head here, I'm going to create a child node, call this mask 1. I'm going to ignore these extras here. I'm going to ignore those. I'm just going to place this onto mask 1. And now I can start editing. Now, obviously, I want it over the face. I'm going to drag it down. This is just my workspace area. And let's go for this red color. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, let me just delete this bit. So now I've got the ghost of the avatar. This is a standard avatar size. I've got the ghost of the avatar right here. I can see where their eyes are. I'm going to do it just slightly above their eyes. I should have put the mirroring tool on. This would have made it much faster. Pop that on now. And I'm just making like a general size here. You know, I'm probably gonna edit and change a lot of this. Okay, that's an even sizing, so sorry for that. I want it there. I'm gonna adjust all of this anyway. Should have put a timer on. Right, and then I do want part of this mask to come down. Now, the reason I'm making it like this is because I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of nodes and stuff to this. Okay? And then depending on, like, if you want it to go around the head, you can, like, build it to go fully around the head or whatever you need. But you can see the ghost outline. You get the idea. I'm going to want all that filled in. There. Beautiful. Right. And I'm going to pop my pivot point here. And I'm going to move this to where I want it to be. Alright, so I want it roughly there. I want it to be slightly off of the face, so hair fits in and stuff like that. There we go. Right, we got the start of it. Now, with like equipment pieces, so that's your head, your chest, your legs, your arms, blades, and shields. These can all actually have animations and you can add additional stuff to, as that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to call this mask 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, rename it. Come here, I want to rename you. Thank you, mask 2. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit a section. Actually going to delete, it's quicker to just do this. I'm just going to delete up to there. And I'm going to delete this bit. I'm going to keep this eye bit here. But I am going to make it smaller. And I'm going to change the color to a more goldy color. Maybe this is the right gold, maybe it's not. We'll find out together. There we go. Cool. Right. And then off of here, we've already got mask 2. I'm going to move this in, put that there. And it's going straight over it. That's fine. We've got the Z fighting. I don't mind that at the minute. I don't mind that. I'm okay with this. Once again, duplicating, renaming, calling this number 3. And all I want for this is just like a side of the red. So I'm going to cut it there and then cut all the way to here. And then also drag that down, close that, set to floor. I'm just going to call that R1. Now, if I want to get like a more perfect curved point, I can now rotate this. Now your pivot point does matter, and I don't have the pivot point in the right area. I want it in the center to make that rotation just a little bit smoother. Come here, let me rotate you. Lovely. And then I'm going to want to do the same for this bit. I'm going to duplicate, rename that to gold 1. And then once again, for this, I only need a section of this because I'm going to make like a nice curve to it. So off of this one, I'm going to add G1. Going to get our gold. Whoops. Click, drag, place. I could maybe have done with making this maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, make it a little bit smaller. Center. Move it in, and I'm just going to line everything up the way that I want it to look. I don't know if anyone's timing me. It will take you 8 minutes due to distractions. 8 minutes due to distractions? I wasn't even looking at chat until now. Okay, so now I don't need this half. I don't need this half of the mask, so I'm gonna make it smaller. I kept it there so I could get a good idea on shape and size. But this is what you're gonna want to do if you want to create like a mask fits an equipment. You're gonna want to use that head node and you're gonna make it based off of, you've got the whole skeleton here. I'm gonna duplicate that again, rename on, and now I'm gonna change this color to a darker color, but I only want, once again, it's part of it. Yep, we'll go with that. That looks pretty good. And then the center, and then what I'm gonna do right here, B1, drag it, drop. And I'm gonna rotate it so I've got a point. Actually, can you go back there? I want to rotate it this way first. And then I'm gonna make it smaller. Just so it doesn't intersect with that bit. Perfect. It's been 6 minutes. Okay. I mean, did it need to be a finished mask? Is the question we now all ask ourselves. I could definitely do a chair in less time than that. I know that much. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do it for this side. There we go. Shimmy, 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 shake, shake, shake. Till we get it where we need it to go. Okay, let's move that here. I kind of want this to attach to this. Now, obviously, we got that Z fighting. We don't want the Z fighting. So we're just going to either just go underneath or we're just going to go above it. I'm choosing to just go underneath. So again, I'm going to just do another one. There. Now, we can make it like maybe just a little bit of a nicer curve going down, or you could make it a really harsh curve. Whatever you want it to do. If you want some longer pieces, obviously duplicate that. It was a state. Was that a question? Maybe. Right. Let's see restream. Very nice. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like there we go. You get a good idea. You get a good idea. If we want to fill that gap in as well, you can increase it like this, and then what I would do is I would just fill that in there, and then oh wait, and I guess we'd add one here. So then we've got that little point to contend with. So then we'd adjust this to not have that little pointy bit. It's a lot of moving, like all these you could obviously just do a standard, simple mask. You don't need to add as much effort as what I'm adding. You could just, you know, do like a few practice ones. But there you go. There's an idea. That's a nice idea on how to do a mask. Hit the 8 minutes perfectly. Just me just going like, there you go, done. Oh, and don't forget, wait, sorry. Don't forget as well, like this top one. Just delete that. You could work off of this. If you wanted to, you could work off of like the blue bit and expand the blue bit out and delete the blue bit. But just as long as you keep that node there, it should work. So you don't need to use the top of the head one. You can just do all child nodes off of it. Just as long as you don't delete it, you'll be okay. So don't delete the node. Right, back to our clock. Or back to our bird. The bird that I am struggling to do its wings. Okay, well, the first thing is we had deleted parts of the wings, so let's also delete some of the bits of the wings. No problem. If you have any other questions, anything at all, I am here to help. Okay, guys? I am here to help you in whatever you need. Nazman, hello. Just gonna move this wing out a little bit. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. Right. Easiest way. So what we've done is we've taken the bird template. We've edited part of the wings. And so we need that to match up on this side. So what I'm going to do is once again, we're going to duplicate. We like ourselves some duplicating this. We're going to go in. We're going to flip it. I'm gonna go to this one. I think that's the right one. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I think that's... Right, that's the big one. Is this the flipped one? Should have renamed it something different. Right, duplicate. Right wing. Okay, so we're going to call this left wing A. And we're going to go and find our left wing A. Where are you? Where's my left wing A? Oh, we've got all of these, like, bigger bird pieces, so I'm just going to delete these, because we don't need those. That's when we were going to use that model. We're not using it. Where is our left wing? Left wing A, where you at? Somebody look out for left wing A. I've lost it. Right, I'm gonna delete those so I don't have to see those. Make this a bit bigger. Did I not duplicate it? There it is. Okay. Right, so it's this big one. We're going to replace it with this. Now, it looks silly because we haven't flipped it, so we're going to flip it. Yeah, it's in the wrong position. I'm flipping the wrong way. That way? Nope. That way? Nope. Why am I flipping it, guys? That doesn't seem right. Usually flipping it's just fine. Alright. Let's give it its... Oh no, I've really messed it up, guys. I can't go back enough. Okay, there we go. Right, you go there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Right, if I'm duplicating it, I need to flip it on... I don't think I need to... No, it must need flipping. I was like, I don't need to flip it, but I think I do need to flip it. Right, let's test it with this. There, that's right. No, it's not! That is not correct! Did I give it the wrong arm? I think I gave it the wrong arm. Oh, this is a messed up wing, guys. There we go. There we go. We did it. We did it. Oh, for goodness sake, we didn't do it. I keep giving it the wrong wing. Right, are you the wing? No, you're not the wing. This is not the wing you're looking for. Oh, that's two of the same wing, isn't it? Flat, flat. I mean, at this point, I'm like, well, what's a wing? Right, we have two of these. There, this is the correct wing. This was the wing you were looking for. Right, beautiful, that's great. Why does that not look correct? Because it's not. It was always this wing. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. There we go. And that's not correct. That's the wrong wing. I already know that's not the right wing. Okay, so yeah, that wing. Yeah, that wing. I'm gonna duplicate this one. I'm gonna rename it to other wing. And we are going to place other wing right there. There we go. Right, flip it around. Beautiful. Okay, now, why does that not feel... Oh, it is. Is it? It's because it's a little bit more in. That's why. Okay. Right, and once again, we're going to go to this one. And I'm going to duplicate this one. And I'm going to rename this one to A of a wing. Gonna pop you there. And then we're gonna flip it. There we go. We did it. We made it. We got to the point that we needed to get to. Okay? That's the important thing. Is that we got to where we needed to go. Even though it doesn't look like the wings are correct. There, right there. That's what we needed. That needed to be in more. Perfect. And now we're going to animate for it to flap its wings. We are not. No, no, no. The bird stays still. The bird stays still. Do you understand me? The bird will stay still. I don't know why we've put this much effort into the bird when the bird is staying still. I mean, I like birds, so I don't mind putting effort into birds, making birds, because they're cute. But at the same time, sometimes when we make art, we have to draw a line to when we need to stop and take a breath and be like, okay, this isn't that deep. Like, we need to just be like, okay, we're good. We are where we're meant to be. We have done what we need. Right, let's take this mirror off. I'm gonna look at this bird one more time. This does not help. Okay. I think just adding little bits to its wings. That's... I think that is fair. Just adding little bits. Just teeny tiny little bits. We're good. There. And then we go over to this one. Once again, we just add like a little bit right there. Go have a look, and oh look, lovely wings. Look at this lovely bird that we haven't spent forever making. Right. Animation time. But not on the bird. And it's static animations. Now we are going to delete all of these other animations because we don't need them. And have the idle. We're going to rename it to Idle01. Get in a habit of having good naming conventions. I'm going to go to our control node. Because we're having multiple static animations, we do want an open and close keyframe. Put it on 1 or 2 keyframes. English today, good. Put it on 1 or the first or second keyframe. And then what you're going to want to do is just press the top diamond. Okay, now we want the next animation. We're going to click this plus button. We're going to call this 1:01. And we are now just going to adjust our hands to be 1 o'clock. Once again, go here, close all our keyframes. Plus again, 2:01. I'm probably going to just quickly go through all of them. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Okay, let me rename this one. Just realized I didn't capitalize some of these. I want them all to look the same. There we go. Okay, that's the way we're doing it. 7:01. Don't forget, guys, if you do have questions, you want me to take a look at something, show you how to do something, let me know, and I will. And then we'll just do broken 01. Right. Now 2 o'clock. It's now 2 o'clock. I'm just going to move all of these for each of them. I don't know. Go West. How do you make a bird flap its wings? I don't know if this is going to be a joke or not. I am actually concerned. After the whole owl one. Hey, Messia, how you doing? After the whole owl joke, I don't know whether to trust you or not. Can you explain the catalysts and how they affect assets? Yes, that's a great question. I love that question. Now, I do have a video that does go into detail explaining it. I've just realized 12 o'clock is the idle, but I think that's fine. I guess for idle, I can... I don't know. Idle can stay as that. Right, and then what we're gonna do, go on the control. I'm also going to move this down here so I can actually click through everything. No, but I need to be on the timeline. I need you to go there we go. I need it on different ones. Right, perfect. 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And we're just going to close these keyframes. Why do you need to close the keyframes? Well, sometimes things can mess up in Game Maker where it's trying to read your animation and then weird things happen. So it's just good habit to get into closing your keyframes. Does it matter if on 7 o'clock you do 2 keyframes, but on 8 o'clock you do it at 3 keyframes? No, it doesn't. Okay, we'll sort broken in a second. Okay, they're all done. So broken, we'll have this hand kind of like this. This one also kind of like that. And then maybe we'll just have it so it's there, I guess. And then we'll have the bird just looking down, I guess. Can I tilt its whole body forward? There we go. Ain't no pie like panda pop's fire like panda pop's body. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Okay. There, lovely. And I guess if it's broken, this would be hanging off a little bit. There we go. If it's falling. Maybe even just like switch these over. But in a weird way. There we go. There. Right, cool. And then we'll just do the same here. We'll go back to our control node, close those keyframes. Beautiful. Right, catalysts. Let's go over catalysts. The first thing I want to do, though, is I will share my YouTube video that goes into more detail, but I'll obviously talk about it here as well. But for those who might want to catch it later. Catalyst explained. There we go. This should be the correct video. So this video talks about catalysts. Feel free to follow me over on YouTube. I have a YouTube. I also stream personally. You can check out my streams as well. Because apparently I raided myself the other day and I didn't raid the proper account. So that's always cool. Hey, Play Games, how you doing? And you made it in. I was really worried because I started my stream late and I was like, oh no, does Play Games think that I'm not actually streaming? Right, let's talk about catalysts. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on the equipment, because the catalysts have more meaning for equipment. So we're going to do it on our equipment. So we're going to file and we're going to upload to Workspace. And then I can talk you through all of the stuff that's to do with catalysts. Okay, let's get to it. And this question comes from Renga Apes Club over on YouTube, for those wondering. Right, so we're going to create a new asset. This is a new one. We have asset types. Because it's made using the equipment, it's an equipment asset type, so it will be able to be worn by avatars. I'm going to name this Mask Test 1. Description: this is a cool test mask by... Right, next, we choose what it is. It's a wearable, and does it have masks? There we go, there's the option of masks right there. We can also add tasks, so we tags. So we could say, like, it's a circus mask. It is a Panda Pops item. It is cool. I don't know, whatever tags you want to give it. And we click continue. This is now, you won't have universal, okay? You won't have universal. I am staff. I have access to stuff that you guys don't have access to. Ignore universal. Common. Common is how I describe cat for being used for just props, okay? If you're creating an NPC, if you're creating just a chair, a bed, just any old props style asset to dress an experience. Everything from uncommon up are what you're probably going to want to use for your equipment, because these will give attribute points. So the catalysts are legendary, epic, rare, uncommon, and common. Commons have no attribute points. Uncommons have 1, rares have 2, epics have 3, legendaries have 4. So if we choose a rare and we click continue, it's going to ask us to assign our attributes. So we can assign the attributes however we want. So we can say we want 2 attributes in power, or 1 in power, 1 in defense, or 1 in power, 1 in speed, or both in speed. And you'll see that there's 2 numbers at the bottom, or at the side, sorry. Let me just double check I'm not in the way. No, I'm not. I'm not taking up that much of the screen. So you'll see that these adjust. So if we put 1 in, it gives us between 1 and 25 for each of these. If we put them both in here, we have between 26 and 50. What happens is when we go to mint, it will roll a speed stat between those numbers. So if we put 2 speed on this, we are guaranteed a minimum of 26 speed stat to a maximum of 50 speed stat on this equipment. The more attributes you have, so if we go to legendary and we put it here, we have a minimum of 76 to a maximum of 100. So that is, if we put it all in there, we can move it down, in which case then we've got 3 in speed, 1 in defense. So we've got a minimum of 51 for speed, maximum of 75 for speed, a minimum of 1 on defense, and a minimum of 25 in defense. Mint that mask. I am not going to mint that mask. I think I have 1 legendary catalyst. I'm not using it on this mask. I have 1 legendary catalyst. We're not using it on this mask, okay? No, 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 no. I would use it on something very special. A 1 of 1. Alright. Also, Blue Tulip, you can win a pass in the streams in Discord, even if you have purchased one. I did double check that. So even if you have purchased a premium pass, you are eligible to win one in our streams in Discord, but only once. Okay? So if you... and it's once per area, I assume, because we're not going to be cross-reference checking everywhere. It's too much too much like manual stuff to do for our team to be like, oh, like you got 2 passes. So it's, you can win 1 on our streams and you won't win a second one. If you do, then you won't get it. It will get re-rolled. You can win 1 in our Discord. You could purchase 1. If there's some being done on socials, you can win on socials. Because it's a lot of like back checking stuff when, you know, in the past we've had different regional teams do different giveaways and things like that. And it's a lot of like, oh, you put that person in, but we did the checks then to see if there was any. It's a lot. So I can keep track of what I give away on streams, so I can make sure that we're I want to make sure that we give a pass to every pass we give out to is it to a unique user is my aim. But anyway, back to this. So let's say we create this with a legendary. Okay, we've assigned these attribute points here. Now, if I had more, I shouldn't have done. I'm gonna edit this. Sorry. No, we'll do it based off of a rare, and then attribute points 2 on speed. So now, if we went to go mint, and I'm so hoping this is, there we go. And I want to mint 10 copies. I'm like, I want to mint 10 copies of this. I'm a little bit in the way. I'm gonna go invisible for a second. So if I want to mint 10 copies of this, I need 10 rare catalysts, and when I mint it, all 10 will have the same attributes. So it will roll a random attribute between 26 and 50, whatever it said, and let's say it rolls a 42. You know, the meaning of life. If it rolls a 42, then all 10 copies will have a speed stat of 42. They're not having different stats each. It's when you mint them, they all have that speed stat. And oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to go back to me. I was meant to put my camera back up. Here we go. Is there a way for you to see your catalysts? I think you can see them. Yeah. You can see them on your workspace. Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong one. So, oh, I have 2. I didn't realize I had 2. Okay. So right here in your workspace, it will show you how many catalysts you have. So it will show you have 2, 3, all that jazz. I also think maybe in your wallet it will show you, and if you go on OpenSea, you'll be able to see it on your OpenSea account and stuff like that. You should be able to see it, but yeah, it should show you on your workspace, and then show you that you can buy them as well. But yeah, that's the basics of catalysts. Now, in terms of what you mint for each sort, I would always do like your props and NPCs, your characters. I would usually do those as common. Maybe you want a slightly rarer NPC. Like I would say uncommon is probably the highest that you'll attribute it to. Yeah, it shows on OpenSea. But yeah, that's that. Thank you for asking such a great question. And for those that already don't follow me over on YouTube, please do, because I make a bunch of videos. Woohoo, 2 legendaries. Yeah, I can't remember. I got 1 for holding land, and then I think the other one I got because I was part of the creator fund. And we got like a mix of stuff to mint on Polygon. So I think I got like 1 legendary, 5 epics, 5 rares, and some other stuff to mint stuff. And you said that and I think most people in the creator fund all got like a little something. Panda, you said that if we asked you to show us how to do things in VoxEdit, you show us. So I was wondering how it was done in VoxEdit. Okay, go west. The thing is, there are bird templates that I'm pretty sure have flapping wings. So you could see that if you go to the bird template. Oh, so we finished our clock. Hey, look at that, guys. We finished the clock. There you go. Go west. Go look at the templates is my advice there. I really need a drink. My throat is getting dry and sore. So yeah, there's our clock. How do we like it? This is one of the ones you guys are gonna have to vote on whether you want it minted as a giveaway item. So I've gotta know. And then we have all of our... Wait, why are you playing? That shouldn't... Wait, stop. No! What is that? No. Delete. Q. No. Okay, what am I missing? There's something else there. There we go. I'm just gonna go through all of these. There we go. Lovely. Right. We are now going to upload this to our workspace. So upload. And we're going to create a brand new asset. That's right. We're creating a brand new asset. Alright, it's going to be a prop because it's not a character. Sorry, I got distracted by something. And this is going to be our, it's not a cuckoo clock. It's just going to be our large clock. What better way to decorate your meta homes with this amazing giant birdhouse looking clock created handcrafted by the Voxel Wood Crafting Society at, I need to just double check what I've been calling a lot of my other places at right, chat, we need help with this. We gotta be good. We gotta use our creativity. Right. We gotta think of we gotta think of like a store or something for us to say what this is. Okay? Like where's it crafted? I don't think I'm making sense. Like I'm gonna try and get an example for you guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to find my example. I'm looking. I make too many assets! Okay, draw. Okay. Oh, I called it Panda Homes. Well, that wasn't creative. Like this, from the luxury range at Panda Homes. Pick up this velvet chaise and be the envy of all your neighbors, only bringing you the best for your meta homes. Okay, now I need something like that crafted by the Voxel Wood Crafting Society at... Okay, this was Luxury Range at Panda Homes at Voxel Millworks at Voxel Millworks Panda Homes Ltd. Wood Crafting Society at Voxel Millworks Panda Homes Ltd. Bringing you only the best for your meta homes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm putting this as either art or decoration. Monuments and statues? I feel like it's not that, but that might be the closest. It could just be other props. I'm putting it as art, and I'm putting it as other art. And then I'm gonna call it clock. Home. Home. Could I just do decor? Decoration. Clutter. That says clitter. Clutter. Oh, nobody's used clutter yet. Okay, noted. And then Panda Pops. Most of my assets now have a Panda Pops tag. This is common. This is a common asset. This is also really large, by the way. This is a pretty large item. This is pretty large. Okay, let me just go to Big Me. I want to open up the Game Maker, and we can see what it looks like. Just give me a minute. Give me a hot minute. Oh no, we don't be using Croc to give me a bloody description. I don't mind a good old chat GPT. But whenever I'm on Twitter and I see the whole, like, Croc, explain this, and it's like, why? It's really self-explanatory. Why do you need it explaining? You're on the internet. Google it. I don't get it. But yeah, sometimes I can understand it. Sometimes. But I see Grok too much now to be like, to like Grok. I'm like, nah, Grok is overused. Grok needs a break. Okay, we're loading on in. I just want to see what, because we haven't looked at the total size of this at all. I've just gone off of, like, what I think. You never use it? I've never used it, but I see it all the time. If I'm on Twitter, I'm always seeing it. Okay. I'm gonna lie, sometimes I don't like how this looks now. Ownership. Owned. Ready? Large clock. Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty big. That's pretty big. Look at that. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Cool. I'm happy with the size. Yeah, right, go west. That's why I said sometimes. But it seems so overused. it seems so overused. Like, I will say sometimes it makes sense for like a good old overview analysis of something, but I see it on almost everything. Just like, at Grok, what's this? At Grok, what's that? I'm so over it. I'm like, too much Grok. Too much Grok. Don't need that much Grok. Grok needs a break. Okay, guys, we are at the end today. Now, I know somebody asked about a giveaway. We don't have a giveaway today, and on Wednesday's stream, we will, Alex will be doing a giveaway, but Alex will be doing their own giveaway. It won't be for a premium pass. That was just like last week's little, because they'd gone on sale, a little like, let's give some away, but we will obviously be giving a bunch away when we do the kickoff Alpha Season 6 stream coming soon. Okay? Renga Apes Club, I don't know if you like being over on Twitch. If you prefer YouTube, that's absolutely fine. But if you wanted to come watch us on Twitch, we do have Twitch channel points. So while you're watching us, you can earn some Twitch channel points, and then you can spend those on some cool stuff. Just letting you know. And that's a reach out to anybody watching us on Twitter or on YouTube and not Twitch. Hop on over to Twitch, because we give you stuff for watching us over here. And obviously the giveaway forms go out everywhere when we do them. I know most streams we do have giveaway forms, but as mentioned, we started a little bit late today. I didn't have one set up, and it's been a bit of a mad rush day. I also have to get some other work done, so I am literally signing off and going to do more work. Looks really nice, O'Clock. To make it smaller would be a real pain. Yeah, good job. I don't want to make it smaller. Good job I don't want to make the clock smaller. The clock is the perfect size. You do and will. Awesome. Good. Not that I don't appreciate you, Renga, being over on YouTube. Just want to make sure that the people watching us can have the best possible experience. And the best possible experience is when you can earn channel points and then redeem them for free stuff. But yeah, Alex will be streaming on Wednesday, so Alex will be back on Wednesday. And then there will be a Saturday stream. I will be back on Monday, and then me and Alex will be streaming together on next Wednesday. So we look forward to seeing you there. Is there anybody for us to raid? Let me quickly have a look. I like to take you to people. And I like you guys to give everybody some love. Let's give Mad Maddie some love. We're gonna go straight raid over at Mad Maddie. We love Mad Maddie over here. We're big Mad Maddie fans. Right, guys. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you soon. Also, by the way, the results for the giveaways will be posted real soon. That will be for the for one of the normal general giveaways, and then the landowner only giveaways will be announced as well. Hey, Renga Apes Club, great to see you here. But also we're going now. Great to see you here again next time, hopefully. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, where's my face gone? There we go. Bye.